All right, so our next hot topic is 635 million in EV charging and clean transportation grants. So the US Department of Transportation announced a 635 million investment in clean transportation infrastructure, focusing on expanding electric vehicle charging stations and alternative fueling capabilities across 27 states, 4 tribal areas, and the District of Columbia. The funding will accelerate the adoption of EVs and create sustainable fueling infrastructure, ensuring accessibility and equity in transportation. So the bipartisan bill, the infrastructure bill, it's not just about paving roads and bridges. Also, electric vehicles, EV charging stations are a part of that as well, with the push to move us to an electric vehicle economy. This is a part of the infrastructure bill. So how can our dump trucks be a part of this initiative? The grant allocation, community EV charging projects, 368 million over 3 dozen projects to install EV charging ports in local community. Corridor fast charging projects, 268 million to expand hydrogen, natural gas, fast charging infrastructure along key transportation corridors. So these are listed the projects. In Cherokee Nation, Northeast Oklahoma, you have 10.7 million to install electric vehicle charging ports across 12 community locations. City of Troy, Alabama, love Troy, Alabama, over 700,000 to install community charging at 5 strategic locations, including a hospital, museum, university, and sports complex. Port Authority of Houston, Texas, nearly 25 million to build and operate a hydrogen fueling station in Bayport, supporting clean energy trucking in the region. So they're promoting clean energy trucking. Maryland DOT, in partnership with Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and West Virginia, allocating 18.6 million to deploy alternative fueling infrastructure along the I-81 and I-78 corridors. So if you guys are in those areas, see about getting your trucks on those projects. Could be some really good hauling for dump trucks to put into your bottom line. So we'll keep going. National impact of this is the total infrastructure. Over 11,500 EV charging ports and alternative fueling stations will be installed nationwide. Funding source, grants are part of the bipartisan infrastructure law, 2.5 billion in charging and fueling infrastructure discretionary program. National electric vehicle infrastructure formula program. So it's the NEVI formula program. Hauling opportunities, dump trucks will be critical in transporting materials for EV charging station installations, including concrete, aggregate, and specialized equipment. Job creations, projects will generate high-paying jobs for construction and logistic workers, including hauling, material, transport. So dump trucks will be needed. Regional, it will affect some traffic, definitely, disruptions along I-85 and I-78 in Houston and Alabama. Market trends, the growing EV market will increase demand for clean transportation infrastructure, creating long-term opportunities for construction and hauling services. So guys, you've heard me talk about the manufacturing boom, the data center construction boom, talked about the infrastructure bill, but this is a sector of the infrastructure bill that they don't really talk about, for is dump trucking and getting your dump trucks involved. The EV charging station push, and to get us in electric vehicles, this is a way that we could take advantage of all the construction that is involved with this initiative. So guys, if you hear about any of these projects, please go and see if you can get your trucks on those jobs.